What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this channel. My name is Amy, and this is Super Mama Amy. I am glad you spared time. Ah, thank you, my subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate. Sorry, I keep saying we really appreciate. Yes, the family of Super Mamas really appreciates that you have found this content enlightening. Thank you. If you're here and you're thinking about subscribe. Just subscribe. People who have already subscribed, tell them in the comment section what they are missing. Be amongst the first people to get this content when it comes up. All right? Subscribe, share with me your comments, like this content, and share this page to your friends, to your families, to new mamas out there, to young mamas out there, to multiple times mamas out there. Every type of mama, there is content for that. So spare time. This special episode and all episodes on this channel are special. I'll be talking about affordable foods, locally available foods that would help you improve breast milk production. I'm hoping to do this in one video, but should it overflow because content is a lot, we will do it in two. But I hope you learn a few things, one or two things, okay? So welcome on board, all right? As a super mama, if you've not watched the essentials of a super mama, qualities of a super mama, please make time. There's a video for that. There are videos for that. I already have my my yes, because super mamas must drink water. You need a lot of fluids. You should stay hydrated. Okay? Breastfeeding is very noble. It's a noble thing to be able to breastfeed. People have different feelings about it, but there are some people who would want to breastfeed, and for one reason or the other they're not able, because of maybe medical issues, because of complications here and there. It's work in progress, mama. You too can have a few points from here. Myself, like you know now, I am a mother of two. I breastfeed both my babies. Yes, they are babies. I've told you the eldest one is 1 year, 8 months. The youngest one is 2 months old. That means they are still breastfeeding. I believe every child, like we have been advised in hospital and everywhere, people are telling us, and I'm telling you as well as a mama, that you should try and give your child, if you have decided to breastfeed. And I'm hoping that if you have not decided to breastfeed, this video will convince you to think about it. Okay, just think about it. Give it a thought. All right, on the sides. There we are advised to breastfeed for at least 2 years. It is good for 1 to 3. Some of those reasons we'll be talking about here in this channel. My eldest is 1 year 8 months, meaning the younger one was born when he was 1.5. So he was still breastfeeding, but he stopped. Imagine he stopped breastfeeding himself at about 1 year, 4 months. He just stopped. Yeah, 2 months to delivery, he stopped. People say, if medics say that when you're expectant, you can still breastfeed. By the way, I did it for 7 months before baby stopped. If you are thinking about your options, you want to have your children, the age gap not to be big, so you just unawafuatanisha, like we would say in Swahili, you can still breastfeed as you fuatanisha them. It is safe, by the way. It is safe. I did it. My baby grew strong. In this hall where we stay, by the way, my baby is only 1 and a few months old. He is bigger than some 3 year olds. And I attest, I think it is because he breastfed well. Even though he stopped at 1 and 4, 1 year 4 months, he had all the milk he could have. Mimi sikumwaga maziwa. I did not pour out any milk. Even those times, when you start breastfeeding and when you start producing milk, um, in the first times, just after delivery, it's not there. Watch out. There's a video on things that shocked me with the arrival of baby. It doesn't come out gushing, but when it starts flowing, sometimes it becomes too much even for baby to contain. You can mess your bed, by the way. Plan for such things. How not to mess your bed if you're breastfeeding. Sometimes it becomes a lot. Baby is so sleepy and full of milk. Do you know, I did not pour out any milk. Every single drop my baby drank. I would share that, more of that, in a video which I'll be doing very soon. Watch out on expressing breast milk. There's a day I fed my son. He was so full breast milk that he was little and so full that I became afraid. I became scared. As I was carrying him to bed, I heard sounds like "Utum, utum." You see the way you would shake water in a bottle. I was like, oh, the baby's stomach is little, is small, his body is small, and he had had a lot of milk. It's even shaking like you'd shake water in a bottle. That's how committed I was to ensuring my child has as much as he could on breast milk. So he breastfed. He fed well, and for he did, of course, exclusively for 6 months, which I am committed to do even with my second child. If you're not able to feed exclusively for 6 months for one reason or the other, sorry, don't feel don't feel bad. It's okay, but try. We always encourage women to try. Try as much as you can to give your baby exclusively breast milk for 6 months. We will talk about the benefits of that, I hope, in this channel. So, like again, he exclusively breastfed for 6 months, and I am committed to do that with this one who has come, who is 2 months of age now. And I want to tell you, my commitment actually pays off. I remember. Let me just take you. Um, both my kids, both my kids, when we go for vaccination, the 6 weeks vaccination, super mamas, you should be knowledgeable. There's a vaccine which children are given, actually more than one, at 6 weeks, and they go back to the clinic. So if you think you've left hospital, read your notes again. You might have a date and you forgot. And don't forget vaccination days. Again, super mamas, ensure you fully vaccinate your child for at least 5 years. I think we are, yes, 5 years. Medics tell us if there's any other vaccination after 5 years, but at least 5 years. Don't stop at 3 years that you're tired. A super mama cannot say they are tired. With vaccination, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Tell that mama no, 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 no. You have to vaccinate 5 years. Super Mama Amy is committed to ensure both her children go for 5 years vaccination, full term. So I was going to tell you a short story. I remember when we had our watch out, things that shocked me. I was so innocent, alone in this big city, and we were, of course, my child got sick within 24 hours of life, so we had to be admitted, and there we were with mamas there, and there was this narration of kutafuta kilo. We at her foot, you know every day doctor comes. There's that morning round in the morning, and the nurses who come first to weigh their babies, and they would tease us. If your baby doubles in their birth weight, yeah, if they were born at 2 kgs, the day we will come here and find that they have doubled to 4 kg, there'll be a present. You'll be given 2,500 shillings. Who didn't want 2,500 shillings? You gave birth, You are crying, you are confused, a new mama, and then the medic gives you 2,500 shillings. We fought for that money. So there was this hashtag kutafuta kilo, hashtag kutafuta. So it would encourage us to give our everything to our children. Oh, Aisha, I miss those mamas. I took a number or two. We communicated for some time. I should reach out to them. I miss those mamas. We would tafuta kilo, and it was so fun. Kutafuta kilo, hashtag kutafuta kilo. Yani in English, what is that? Kutafuta kilo, what is that in English? Yes, and I carried that notion back home. Kutafuta kilo, even today. Together, everybody in this house knows we tafuta kilo. And in the spirit of kutafuta kilo, baby is breastfed. And it has paid off. Well, I never got the 2,500. It is not easy because I give birth to big babies. So doubling that kilo, doubling that weight was not easy. My son has come. Oh God. Ah, he might appear here. He's doing something with brushes around. Yeah, forgive us. We will improve with time. So, in the spirit of Kutafuta Kilo, I was saying I give birth to big babies. My first was 3.8 kg, but at least by the time we went for the 6 weeks vaccination, he was 6.1. Do you know how much it takes to add 2.4 kilos on your child within 6 weeks of being a first of being a first time mama? This is when you give a lot of you celebrate me. You celebrate me. Yes, mama, if you did such a thing yourself purely on breast milk, you didn't give your child porridge and tea. No, you should not. If you did that, stop it. If you are doing that, stop it. But if you did it, well done. It's not easy, by the way. Well done. So Super Mama Amy is living by example. She did it with her first child. 2.4 additional kilos. It was a nice feeling to just go to hospital, and when you're putting your child down to be weighed and measured their height. Yeah, yeah, you remove all the clothes and they're weighed. And people are asking, is this a 6 weeks old? Yes, it's a 6 weeks old. You're feeling like a queenie for some time. Oh God. I miss those moments. I miss those moments. And also with the second child was a bit bigger. She was 4.4 kilos at birth. And then when we went to hospital, she was 6.5 when we went for the 6 weeks vaccination. Clap for me. All on breast milk. She was 6.5, 2.1 kilos more. So when I talk about foods that worked for me then and are still working, which are affordable and locally available. Eh? Eh? Knock knock. Are we there? Are we there? Yes. And super dads, you could share this to all the mamas you know because it will be helpful, all right? It will be helpful. So yeah, so listen in because who wants to disappoint baby? If you have chosen to breastfeed, you don't want to disappoint baby, obviously, all right? And there are several myths and misconceptions about breastfeeding. Oh, before I even go into that, you could be there and you're thinking, how will I exclusively breastfeed? You can express milk and watch out. There is a video for that. Some 2 weeks ago, I had to leave my baby for some things, one, two, and sorry, sorry. Let's drink water. Mama Chronicles. Let's drink water. You could express milk. Watch out, there's a video, full video of what things like that. Don't miss. Subscribe so that when it comes up, you will watch it fast. Okay? All right. So there are some myths and misconceptions about breastfeeding. People say if you're big body like I am, not small, you have you have larger breast size, boobs. They say you have more milk. That is not entirely true. People even used to call me KCC. I don't feel terrible about it because it came with baby. What would I do? I don't want to disappoint baby. What would I do? But it's not entirely true, by the way. It's not entirely true that if you have smaller sized boobs, you will not produce enough milk. It's a very big lie Super Mama Amy is telling you. That's not true. Another myth and misconception, tell me in the comment section. Another myth and misconception, they say that when you breastfeed, your breasts sag longer. And people are so unkind with that. Forgive my son, he's playing ball here. I cannot chase him away. Yeah, we will make do. So they say that, and some people are very mean about their comments. If they see your breasts are already, they look like they're not firm. The firmness and sagginess of breasts, sagginess, for lack of a better word, depends on so many things. So many things. It's not breastfeeding. It's a big lie. So don't feel fooled that you don't want. That will happen if you are thinking you will remain a youth forever. Super mama, don't deny your child milk, breast milk, because of that. Some people are wishing they could breastfeed. Okay? That's a lie. Some of it is medical, the bigness and let me say dropping of breasts. Some of it is medical. You've heard of gigantic something, which again is not funny. Some of it is age, of course. Some of it is a lot of things. So don't believe that lie. Please don't believe that lie. If that happens to you, buy a good bra. Who will know? Who will know? Forget it. Forget that lie. Another misconception is that you need to wash your nipples before breastfeeding. So people, I think you go into a lot of stress washing nipples. Let me tell you, nipples are clean. They produce some is it a fluid which has bacteria? I will not pretend to explain that in medical terms, but medics know it. They know it. They will tell us in this comment section. Medics, musiniangushe. I've told these members. You will tell this. Tell us. They know it, by the way. They know it. It produces some bacteria which cleans the nipple, self cleans. Teen, teen, baby wants water. Teen, my son just brought me a teen and told me teen, and he wants water. Did you hear ta? He's only 1 and 8. I know there are some who speak earlier. Mine is 1 year, 8 months old, and he's talking about teen. How many one? Yeah, 8 months old can do that. Super Mama Amy has tried, right? Has tried. A pat on the back, Mama. A pat on the back, Mama. If you are doing well as a mama, celebrate little small wins. Celebrate them. It's not easy. Pat yourself on the back. Ah, we did it. You did it, Mama. No one is gonna pat you on the back, by the way. If you don't have someone to pat you on the back, pat yourself. Oh. Pat yourself. Pat is pat anyway. You have patted yourself. All right. Okay. Hmm? Pat is pat. Yourself or somebody else, it is pat. So I was saying, the nipple washes itself. It cleans itself actually. How will you, because you might be scared or afraid of breastfeeding because you are in a public place, because you're thinking your nipple is dirty. It is clean. It is clean. It self cleans. How will you breastfeed, for example, in a church setup? Some churches don't have a toddler's room, for example, or a creche, or a breastfeeding centers. In the market centers, you how will you breastfeed? You have your child there for one reason or the other. You will prevent breastfeeding because you're thinking your nipple is dirty. In Africa, by the way, there are people who look at children with eyes. Hey, I don't know. Tell me in the comment section if you're afraid of such people who look at children. Eh, tell me, tell me, tell me. Pray for your child, by the way. Cover them and shield them in protection of prayer, and breastfeed. And breastfeed your child. They will be well. Don't be afraid. And I want to load some markets. At least I know a market in Kisumu, which has a breastfeeding center. By the way, if you're a mama here from Kisumu watching, don't be afraid to breastfeed in Kibuye. There is a breastfeeding center there. Did you know? Did you know? Which is neatly put, placed together. You can express milk, you can breastfeed there, you can wash your hands. Of course, you should wash your hands there. Now I can say it. At least wash your hands, or if you don't have water, carry some wet wipes. In this channel, we will be talking about things you must never forget as a mama when you leave the house. There is that video, it's done already. So subscribe to watch it amongst the first people. I was saying, if you're from Kisumu and you're a mama and you're going to the market with your little baby and they start crying, don't rush. So you don't finish your business in the market. Don't rush to go back home or to hide because you're afraid of people who look at children. There is a breastfeeding center. Neat. It is managed by a health worker. You could go there and breastfeed your child. And I know markets, I don't know if Nairobi there is one. Tell me, Nairobians, if you know of a market which has a breastfeeding center. I think Kenyatta Market should have one. Kenyatta Market. Yes. So knowledge is power. Now you know. There are churches which have breastfeeding centers. Now you know. And if you're here, mamas watching from church, and your church doesn't have, how about you ask your pastor about it, to just give you a room for your privacy, for you to listen in to the service as you breastfeed? I don't know. What do you feel about that? Tell me in the comment section. So it's a myth that you need to wash your nipple before breastfeeding. Nipples self-wash. Yes. Another myth. No, my baby took my water. Another myth that comes with breastfeeding. People say breastfeeding is easy. That you just deliver and put baby there and they're breastfeeding. No, 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 no. It is tough to get in the right position. Oh, to get the right position, you need to hold your baby right. Let them latch well on the breast. Open their mouths. Their mouths are little at that time, small mouths, tiny little mouths. They are crying and not concentrating. Baby's crying. You're there trying to get them to put their mouth right. And putting their mouth right, you need to ensure that the areola. Lusungu lumeingia. Areola. That dark part of the breast. That dark part, if you're here and you're wondering how to do it, you could take breast feeding lessons, but here Super Mama is trying to explain before you forget. That dark part is called the riola. You could put it so that baby's mouth covers most of it. More on the, is it upper, lower side? Eh, hapo ndo explanation imeisha. You will get it. You will get it. Don't worry. You will get it. Before I finish all these things, I would have explained well. So that also helps in preventing hiccups, by the way, if you latch well. But to get to that position, and then you need to hold baby's little bum properly with your one hand. Probably you've just gone through CS. It's not possible to even see it. And then yeah, you could support your breast but not press on top here, because pressing again could lead to some complications. Watch out, there is a video on complications. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you are an expectant mom, one thing we will tell you to dread is your nipples. Chai, 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 chai. I don't want to share to share. I want you to subscribe so that you will watch these videos. Mama Amy will be telling you. Um, so getting that position right is not easy, and therefore it's a myth that breastfeeding is easy. It is not possible. My girl has woken up. Oh God, oh God, I had to do this. I have to do this quickly, real fast. I hope I can give you a few tips. Yeah, it looks like we will split this video into two. Yeah, it's not easy to get the right positioning. So it's a myth that breastfeeding is actually easy. No, 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 no. Breastfeeding is not easy, and I also know bottle feeding is not easy. So these things are not easy. It takes time and practice. Okay, so you see a mama breastfeeding, buy them a fruit. It has taken time, work, effort, and practice to get there. Buy them a fruit, buy them a good yogo. It would boost their morale. And morale is good when you're breastfeeding. Another myth, which is a lie, that breastfeeding makes you have sore nipples and hurt nipples that are hurting. It's a big lie. So I was saying it's a lie. I have a video on nipples and stuff like that. So watch out. But I'm saying it's a lie that breastfeeding causes nipples to sore. Soring and hurting of nipples is all on attachment. Like I was saying, it's not easy to get your child to attach well. So it's not that producing milk and giving it to your child is causing the pain. So that's another lie. Don't buy into that lie. If you get the positioning well, the attaching well. Sorry, baby is here. Ooh, I might have to split this video into two, but I'm sure you've learned one or two things. If you get, I was saying, if you get attachment right, imagine you might breastfeed your entire life without getting sore nipples. Super Mama Amy is telling you it is doable. So don't buy into that lie so it prevents you from breastfeeding. Watch out my video on nipples. Another lie is sorry, there are not more any more lies. Of course, there are lies, several lies. There could be so many. Share with me in the comment section. I've just given you one or two. You could share with me in the comment section if you have heard of any more myths and lies and misconceptions about breastfeeding. Yeah, share with me. I also want to know so I teach mamas better. Okay, baby woke up. So this video, of course, confusion has come in. I might have to split, but we will improve. We will improve with time. Just support. Sorry. Watch the content, okay? Just watch and learn. With time, mama will improve, okay? So oh, how would you know that you're not producing enough? We could be talking about babies who are shaking like water in a bottle, and you're wondering, but baby does not complain what is enough and what is not enough. You will know you're not producing enough. Number one, by following your baby's weight gain, weight loss, things like that. If baby is fully breastfed, they will lose weight when they are born within like maybe 2 to 3 days or first week of life. They will lose weight. This means like if they were born at 4.4, like mine, this girl was born at 4.4. Oh, uh, they could lose to maybe 3.7, but they should start gaining weight after that. And that's because challenges. Watch these videos, you will learn all that. But they should start gaining soon after they have adopted to feeding and stuff like that. So don't be afraid if they lose weight within the first week. You're already crying, oh, I am not producing enough. But after the second week, the third week, the fourth week, they're still losing weight. I'm sure if you go to the sixth week and you've taken your child for vaccination and they have lost weight, you will be talked to nicely. Yeah. But if it's something that gives you concern, again, I always say talk to your doctors. Don't say I'm not producing enough. It could be out of your control. Talk to your doctors. And like I said here, super mamas, in case you don't afford a personal gyna, don't feel funny about it. That, oh, I don't have a doctor. People are talking to their doctors. The one who will attend to you if you walk into public hospital is your doctor. Talk to them. Tell them, I am concerned. My child is not gaining weight. But also, one thing that could show you that your child is not gaining weight is possible you are producing not enough. Okay? You're not producing enough milk. Another thing that would tell you baby is not getting enough is when they become fussy, like less than an hour after they last fed. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It does, right? You get the point. Baby is fussy, fussy, fussy. Some of it could be because of colic. And Super Mama Amy has videos on how to prevent that in this channel. How to prevent baby stomach issues in this channel. So watch out on no and preventing stomach pain in babies and how I kept my two babies colic free. Colic can prevent you sleep, and mama, you need all the sleep you can. So if baby becomes fussy oftenly, it could be a sign that they're not feeding enough. They are hungry, just like you. If you are hungry, you will not concentrate. You will not be at peace. You will, in fact, be angry. No wonder the statement, a hungry man is an angry man. So, baby will behave the same way. That could be a sign that you are producing little. Not little per se, but probably what you are producing is not enough for baby. Yeah, and babies can, like mine, are guzzlers. And you don't want to disappoint baby. You want to produce so that even with their guzzlers, you can satiate them. Is that proper English? Is that proper English? You can it's even with their guzzling nature, they can still get enough. Okay? So right about now, people, I am sorry I have to stop there, but I'll be doing the next video after this will be on or should I continue a little longer? Let me continue a little longer, but baby needs attention, and it will be pointless for me here to be talking about breastfeeding and the baby has not had attention. So let me stop there. Let me stop there, guys. I'm sorry, but the next video, watch out. The next video will be now the foods. But I hope this video has helped you learn one or two, right? You've learned one or two. Tell me what you've learned in the comment section. I am only stopping because I have to attend to baby, and my big boy is also here. We have to attend to baby. Super Mama always attends to baby. You attend to yourself and baby fast before you attend to so very many other things. All right. So the next video, watch out. It will be now the locally available foods that worked for me. I told you I am KCC in making. I am. Yes, yes, yes. I don't have a problem with milk, and I thank God for that privilege. Yeah, guys, I have to go. I thank God for that privilege. So subscribe, like, comment in the give your comments in the comment section so you know what foods I eat that have given me that much milk. Bye. My son just said bye. Bye.